Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your severe weather outlook for days 1 and 2. I'm doing the day 2 outlook 2 right now because I'm going to a wedding this afternoon and everyone else is busy, so no one will be able to fill in for me for day 2. So I'm going to do days 1 and 2 this morning. So no one's going to be able to fill in for me. So, anyway, we have a slight risk for severe weather today that encompasses south central Oklahoma and north central Texas. Cities in today's slight include Wichita Falls, Texas, Denton, Texas, Sherman, Texas, Ardmore, Oklahoma, and Denison, Texas. We have 2 marginals today, one covering parts of Texas, parts of Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Kansas, much of Missouri, much of Illinois, much of Michigan, most of Indiana, most of Ohio, and parts of Kentucky. And the second marginal today covers southeastern South Dakota, northeastern Nebraska, parts of Minnesota, and parts of Iowa. The marginals today include Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio. Going to today's tornado threat. There is no tornado threat for today. Going to the wind, there is a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, covering parts of Texas, parts of Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Kansas, most of Missouri, most of Illinois, parts of Kentucky, most of Indiana, most of Ohio, and much of Michigan. The 5% wind risk area today includes Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Columbus, Ohio. Going to the hail threat for today, there is a 15% chance for hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering south central Oklahoma and north central Texas. The 15% hail risk area today includes Wichita Falls, Texas, Denton, Texas, Sherman, Texas, Ardmore, Oklahoma, and Denison, Texas. And there are 3 areas where we have a 5% hail risk today, one covering parts of Oklahoma and parts of Texas. The second 5% hail risk today covers eastern Kansas, much of Missouri, and west central Illinois. The third 5% hail risk today covers southeastern South Dakota, northeastern Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, and parts of Minnesota. The 5% hail risk areas today include Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Arlington, Texas. So, in summary, large hail may occur with supercells that develop this afternoon across parts of North Texas and southern Oklahoma. Isolated strong to severe thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and evening across a broad portion of the southern plains into the Ozarks, mid-Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, and Great Lakes, and also from the mid-Missouri Valley into southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. So, that's your day 1 outlook. Going to the day 2 outlook now. Again, I'm doing this now because I'm going to a wedding this afternoon and no one is available to fill in for me for day 2. So I'm combining days 1 and 2. We have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses southwestern Kansas, parts of Oklahoma, and the northeastern part of the panhandle of Texas. Cities in tomorrow's slight include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, Edmond, Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma, and Garden City, Kansas. And there are 2 marginals tomorrow. One covers eastern Colorado, parts of Texas, much of Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, much of Kansas, western Missouri, most of Nebraska, far southeast South Dakota, most of Iowa, southeast Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin, and far northwestern Illinois. Alright, and another marginal tomorrow covers far north central Alabama, extreme northwestern corner of Georgia, parts of Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, far southwestern Virginia, parts of West Virginia, southeastern Indiana, most of Ohio, western Pennsylvania, western West Virginia, and southwestern New York. The marginals tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Worth, Texas, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Nashville, Tennessee. Going to tomorrow's tornado threat. There's a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses south central Kansas and parts of Oklahoma. The 2% tornado risk area tomorrow includes Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Edmond, Oklahoma, Midway City, Oklahoma, and Moore, Oklahoma. Going to tomorrow's wind threat, there is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow, covering southwestern Kansas, western Oklahoma, the eastern part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, and northeastern part of the Texas Panhandle. The 15% wind risk area tomorrow includes Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, Edmond, Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma, and Garden City, Kansas. There are two areas where we have a 5% damaging wind risk tomorrow. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. One of the 5% wind risk areas tomorrow encompass parts of Texas, most of Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Colorado, most of Kansas, western Missouri, most of Nebraska, far southeast South Dakota, most of Iowa, southeast Minnesota, parts of Wisconsin, and far northwest Illinois. Another 5% wind risk tomorrow covers north central Alabama, far northwestern Georgia, much of Tennessee, much of Kentucky, far southwestern Virginia, western West Virginia, southeastern Indiana, most of Ohio, western Pennsylvania, and southwestern New York. The 5% wind risk areas tomorrow include Dallas, Texas, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Worth, Texas, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Nashville, Tennessee. And now the hail threat. There is a 15% chance for 1 inch in diameter hail or larger tomorrow, covering parts of Kansas, northwest Oklahoma, the eastern part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, and far northeastern part of the Texas Panhandle. The 15% hail risk area tomorrow includes Garden City, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas, Liberal, Kansas, and Woodward, Oklahoma. And there is a 5% hail risk tomorrow covering far eastern Colorado, parts of Oklahoma, parts of Texas, much of Kansas, much of Nebraska, far southeastern South Dakota, northwestern Missouri, much of Iowa, southeast Minnesota, much of Wisconsin, and northwest Illinois. The 5% hail risk area tomorrow includes Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Omaha, Nebraska, Wichita, Kansas, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Madison, Wisconsin. In summary, scattered severe thunderstorms will be possible on Monday across portions of the central and southern high plains. So that's your days 1 and 2 outlook. Again, I normally don't pile 1 and 2 into one video, but no one is available to fill in for me for days 1 and 2 for the day 2 this afternoon. So I have to compile this into these 1 and 2 into one video. So stay safe in the affected areas today and tomorrow, and I have classes tomorrow and Tuesday, so I will not be able to do days 1 and 2 tomorrow, and I won't be able to do day 1 on Tuesday. And SPC will be filling in for me on Monday and the first half of Tuesday. Take care.